Hey warriors, you ever sit there watching the sky fade into colors that don't even look real, and suddenly something inside you stops? It's not the sunset that hits you, it's that quiet voice in your chest whispering, is this really the life you're settling for? Most people ignore that whisper. Don't. It's the most honest part of you finally waking up. Happiness isn't a delivery that shows up on your doorstep. You don't wait for it, you build it. And here's what breaks me. I watch people drift through their lives like passengers, staring out the window hoping something magical just happens. Then when nothing changes, they blame their job, their past, their luck, the universe, anything but their own decisions. They scroll through other people's lives thinking everyone else got a secret manual they somehow missed. But here's the truth they never learned. Happiness isn't luck, it's architecture. You are the builder. Seneca said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." That's not a quote, that's a blueprint. Joy doesn't come from a smooth life, it comes from who you become in the middle of the hard parts. Right now, this very second, you're standing at a crossroads. One path keeps you exactly where you are, waiting, wanting, wondering why nothing changes. The other? That path leads to a life where you own your happiness completely, where it doesn't depend on approval, perfect conditions, or things going your way. And let me be clear, this isn't about pretending everything's fine. This isn't some smile through the pain nonsense. This is about becoming the kind of person who can hold both the pain and the joy without falling apart. The kind of person whose happiness doesn't fracture the moment life gets messy. These 10 lessons, they're your tools, not theory, construction materials. Real, usable ways to build a life that feels good on the inside, not one that just looks good from the outside. Before we start, hit that like button and drop a comment. I choose to architect my own joy. Share this with someone who needs to wake up. Subscribe, because we're not here to play small. We are building a movement of people who refuse to stay victims. And stay for all 10 lessons. Every one of them matters. Your happiness doesn't need a miracle. It needs your decision. And that decision starts right now. There's something invisible shaping your days, quietly influencing how everything feels. Heavier, lighter, hopeful, hopeless. Most people never notice it. It's your inner weather. Rumi said, "You are not a drop in the ocean, you are the entire ocean in a drop." Your inner weather is the atmosphere inside you, the emotional climate you walk around with every single day. Right now, you're probably letting the outer world control it. Someone disrespects you, storm. Plans fall apart, thunder. Good news shows up, sunshine for 5 minutes, then another storm. You're not controlling your climate. You're being controlled by it. That's where happiness dies, when your inner world depends entirely on your outer world. Here's the shift. You can't control what happens outside you, but you have absolute control over what happens inside you. This isn't fake positivity. This isn't pretending lightning isn't striking. This is about becoming like the deep ocean, storms on the surface, stillness at the core. Practice this today. When something triggers you, pause for 3 seconds. Notice where it hits your body, the jaw, the chest, the stomach. Label it. Then ask yourself, what weather am I creating right now? The moment you name it, you take back power. Tonight, reflect. What inner climate did you carry today? Tomorrow morning, choose your weather before anything chooses it for you. Affirm it in the comments. My inner climate is mine to tend. You're carrying weight you don't even realize. Desires you never questioned, goals you inherited, expectations planted in you that you mistake for your own. Lao Tzu said, be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. Not because wanting is wrong, because most wanting is unconscious. Look at what you're chasing right now. How much of it was chosen by you? And how much was handed to you by society, family, culture, fear? Most people are sprinting towards finish lines that mean nothing to their soul. Joy doesn't come from getting more. It comes from letting go of what weighs you down. Trees don't cling to every leaf. They release what no longer serves them so they can grow stronger roots. You need to do the same. Strip away desires that drain you. Release goals that don't belong to you. Let go of wants fueled by fear, comparison, or pressure. Try this tonight. Write 10 things you want. Ask why until you hit the real reason beneath the surface. You'll be shocked how many desires aren't actually yours. This week, try a day of desire fasting. No wishing for anything else. Just presence. Just enoughness. When you need less to feel full, the world opens up. You stop chasing, you start living. Real wealth isn't owning everything. It's needing almost nothing. You're exhausting yourself trying to control things that were never yours to control. People, outcomes, timing, reactions, circumstances. Buddha said, you only lose what you cling to. Most of your suffering comes from clinging. You control shockingly little of what happens to you, but you control absolutely everything about how you respond. Person A gets betrayed and spends years obsessing over the betrayer. Person B gets betrayed and says, I can't control them, but I can control who I become because of it. Same pain, two destinies. Stop wasting energy trying to bend life to your will. Redirect it into building an inner foundation no circumstance can crack. Practice this daily. Whenever anxiety appears, ask, what am I trying to control right now? If it's outside your control, let it go. If it's inside your control, act, then release the outcome. When your identity stops depending on uncontrollable things, your peace becomes unstoppable. Your body is here, but you're in yesterday's mistakes or tomorrow's predictions. Marcus Aurelius said, confine yourself to the present. Not because the present is always pleasant, but because it's the only place you can actually live. Think about your last meal. Did you taste it? Really taste it? Or were you mentally somewhere else, chewing on anxiety instead of food? Every moment spent in the past or future is a moment stolen from your life. Joy only exists in one place, now. Not in memory, not in imagination, in this breath. Practice presence like it's a sacred ritual. 3 conscious breaths, 5 sensory details, total attention on whatever you're doing. Walk and just walk. Eat and just eat. Listen and just listen. When you start living fully in ordinary moments, life becomes extraordinary. Come home to the present. It's where peace lives. It's where joy meets you. The world celebrates loud courage, big moves, bold speeches, heroic leaps. But the courage that transforms your life is quiet. It's the decision to keep going when nobody sees you, to stay kind when the world feels cruel, to stay open after heartbreak, to hope when disappointment taught you not to. Seneca said, sometimes even to live is an act of courage. And he was right. Real courage isn't fearless. Real courage is trembling and choosing anyway. Happiness requires risk. Risk of loss, risk of failure, risk of vulnerability, risk of being wrong, risk of being hurt. Without courage, you trade your life for safety, and safety is a cage. Start building courage with small daily acts. Do one thing each morning that scares you just enough, not overwhelming, stretching. Every small act builds the muscle for bigger acts later. Quiet courage doesn't roar, it whispers, I'll keep going. And that whisper changes your life. Affirm it. Quiet courage lives in my heart. Your emotions are powerful, beautiful when guided, destructive when unleashed without awareness. Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Your emotions are like fire. Contained, they warm. Uncontained, they burn everything down. Most people live at the extremes, explosive or numb. Both destroy peace. Temperance is the middle path. To feel deeply, but respond wisely. To acknowledge emotion without becoming emotion. To observe the wave, not drown in it. When anger rises, pause. When anxiety surges, breathe. When sadness hits, allow it, but don't let it dictate every decision. Rate the emotion from 1 to 10. Watch it rise, then fall. This creates space, the difference between reacting and responding. Emotional temperance protects your relationships, your progress, your peace, not by denying feelings, but by guiding them. instead of being ruled by them. Feel everything, but let your wisdom choose your action.